Hello, collective. Welcome into Infinite Light and Love. 888. I am Juga, and you are welcome here. I have a message coming today. I was asking about the planetary alignment, and what was brought to my mind was that it's a time to, mixed with Mercury retrograde, that it's a mixture of this time. It's so valuable to go back to spaces, places of the mind and the heart and reevaluate. And it's what was a tough time that you can see the beauty in it now because so much time has passed, or you see what transpired because of that. You know, it could have been what perceived failed relationship is now you have a beautiful family and kids. It's things like that. And I was so drawn to sit here. It's these grass steps, and behind me is it's like an oh, I keep wanting to say amplifier. I feel like that's the message Spirit wants to bring through, although that's not at all. Amphitheater is what I was trying to say. Something being amplified for an opportunity to heal it. And as I look into the sky over here, the clouds make a great big V. And I can't see the camera, so I'm trusting at some point that's picking it up, and it's making me think of a victory. It's also the first initial of my grandmother's first name, and that just feels very significant as well, because as I was walking, I passed a gentleman and I heard him listening to a podcast, and he said, it was 2:17 on the timer as I started this. That feels significant. And that person on the other line was saying, well, when you look at the shadows, and then as I kept walking, I was guided towards a waterfall. And then to my left was how these small little waterways flow into the White River. And the bridges that cross the White River were making these very unique shapes. It was just so cool. And there's something forming. It's like ancient wisdom, okay? Something that we just maybe knew before and have forgotten. 311, as I said that. It's something to do with geometry. And these circles have been so present. It's like a constant message. Feels like we're leading up to something. We're just unsure what. And the number 3 and 13 feels so significant. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I just wanted to share a little moment of my day coming back to my hometown, and it's like seeing it through a different lens. Something in you has changed, and therefore now you're seeing something else, a situation, an experience, a person in a different light. Oh, in a different light. And the other thing is, I'm going to put a post. There was the most unique tree, and I would have never seen it because it was behind me. But the people in front of me said, oh my gosh, look at that face in the tree. And I said, oh, hi. I said, I want to see what tree you're talking about. And they showed me. I swear it looks like an older figure, a larger figure, we'll say, looking down on a very small figure that kind of looks like a baby. So I feel like we are gaining so much valuable lessons by taking this moment and quit looking at retrograde as, man, it's not good, and oh my gosh, and whatever. What does it bring you that's valuable? And that's what's important. So something about wisdom of the trees and ancient wisdom, definitely American Indian vibe here, as I am in Indiana, and I was past the Idlejoy Museum, and it really called to me, like I want to go in there. I don't have time today. That's for the next one. So I wanted to share these messages with you and give you the opportunity to see retrograde through a different perspective. That's all I got today. Lead with love, and I'll see you next time.